Here we go, friends. It's time now, once again, for a channel update. And it's going to be more than just my YouTube channel, of course, because we got lots of cool news and things. First up, I want to talk about Phoenix Comic-Con. So I've mentioned this in passing a few times, and I'm hoping to confirm it 100% this week with my friends, Austin and Eric from Radio Hyrule. But there's a strong chance that I'll be going to Phoenix Comic-Con. So if there's people in the Phoenix area, whether they are patrons here inside the little chatty chat, or if you guys who are on YouTube, I'm going to put this one up on YouTube so you guys can all know about that. If you're going to be there, let me know, and we'll try to do some fun stuff, like say hello, amongst other things. But that's at the end of May, so keep note that I'll be doing that at the end of May, probably. So next, I want to talk about the new design, the new SuperMCGamer design, the poster and postcards and all that. So as you guys know, and let me see if I can pull this up here in a short amount of time. I can kind of pull it up in a short amount of time. Is this a PNG? This is a PDF file. I don't want a PDF. How about this? Ha-pa! Why is it so small? Okay. How about this? Ready? Oh, right. Oh. So you guys know this design. This design that's on my wall behind me. This is the 2014 design that we distributed on postcards, on posters, on pretty much everything. It is a design featuring numerous characters. Of course, me on my Yoshi coming out of the triple triangle. We have the Blessed Lady from Zelda's Adventure, as well as the Gaspra from Zelda's Adventure. We have Grandma with duct tape over her mouth, because shut up, Grandma, we're going to go blow up the island. We have a purple Yoshi sniffing a red coin from Yoshi's Island. We have Reggie Fils-Aimé, because his body is ready. And we have Barrel Beat Link preparing to be launched into the distance, as well as 4 controllers that I'm known for using: the Super Nintendo controller, or the Super Famicom actually, my orange GameCube controller, the CDI controller, and the Wii U Pro controller. So, and you also see inside the background that is artwork from A Link to the Past of the Sacred Realm. So, that is 2014 artwork that was previously pretty much patron only. Starting here within the next month or two, it's going to be something that we're going to be able to give out to the public. It's going to be available for purchase, so we can get it out to everybody who didn't get a chance to get this because they didn't want to become a patron. And so there you go. We got that. But for you patrons, we got something exclusive for you guys. And I don't have the full-size art, and this isn't quite finished. We're in the last stages. It should be finished. I should have the final design by early this week. So take a look. This is from Six Alona, of course. Here's the 2015 design. So this is a very special piece of artwork for me. I'm very excited that it's finally near done. You can see, of course, we have me at the front, and it's going to be optional. I don't know if we're going to do blue hair MC. We haven't decided yet. I do have the option to make it back to brown hair. We have my blue Yoshi, which is always seen inside the artwork. Rosalina, as well as there's Twink in the corner with her Luma. Of course, Rosalina from my Mario Kart series, since I'm most known for playing Rosalina, so I got her. We have Ravio, of course, from my Link Between Worlds speedruns, as well as Zeldathon and my Ravio cosplay, so we thought Ravio would be good. We have Purple Lucas from Super Smash Bros. Happy that he's coming back for Smash 4, so it's even more relevant. We have Prince Tricky, of course, from Star Fox Adventures. Where are we going? And, everybody loved Prince Tricky, so I thought he deserved a spot. And, of course, Pink Pit, who I main in Smash 4 currently. In the background, you do see the artwork of Hyrule that I've been using this year. So that's that artwork. And if you notice, there are runes, so to speak, around, on the top and on the bottom. And I'm sure some of you have already figured it out, but just by looking at it. But those are representative of every one of my Nintendo Let's Plays. There's the Rod of Seasons from Oracle Seasons. Then we have Oracle of Ages, the Harp of Ages. Then we have, I don't know what sword that is. That's not the Force sword, is it? We have two swords on here, and I don't know which one is which. But one of them is the Force sword from the Minish Cap. The other sword is... Dude, what sword is it? What Let's Play have I done? Frecker. I'm so dumb. Anyway, we have the Pokeball from Pokemon Red, which, yes, that series will continue soon. The Wind Waker from the Wind Waker. The Star Rod from Paper Mario. The Hummingbird Egg from Mother 3. We have the Feather from Super Mario World. The Spellstone from Star Fox Adventures. The Ocarina of Time from Ocarina of Time. 3 bananas to represent my 3 Donkey Kong Country Let's Plays. Tippy from Super Paper Mario. And the egg from Yoshi's Island. And what other Let's Play did I do of a Zelda game that has a sword in it, man? This is where I feel really dumb. It's early. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look, I'm uploading videos. Hold on. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out, man. We're going to figure this out. It's the Goddess Sword from Skyward Sword. Oh, I'm dumb. It's the Goddess Sword. Okay. I couldn't tell because it wasn't long. I was thinking of a cartoony Zelda. No, we have the Goddess Sword from Skyward Sword. So, yeah, there we go. Maybe we should change that to the harp. I wonder if I can have her do that. Oh, we already have a harp, though. Frick. But they're quite distinct. Opinions on that from the patrons? Should we switch to the harp, the Goddess Harp, or should we keep it the Goddess Sword? Opinions on that? Anybody? If anybody has an opinion, please share them now or forever hold your pieces. Keep it as is from Knight of Hylia. Either fits. IMO. Swords are better. I think we're going to keep the Goddess Sword. Okay. Well, cool. So that was the design that we're going with. And I hope you guys like it. It's near done. The SuperMCGamer logo will also be on it. And there's some things that needed to be adjusted. So I should be getting that from 6alona early this week. So super duper duper. Moving on into Every Zelda in April, which has been a very fun project that we've been doing through April. This thing, Every Zelda in April. Put it up here on the curtain that I've never adjusted once. So yeah. Every Zelda in April is going okay so far, I would say. We're currently, I have to look up on my top thing. We're currently 34% done with the Legend of Zelda series, by my estimate. And it's the 12th, which means we are behind schedule. On the 15th, I should be 50% done, which means I have 16% to get inside the next 4 days, and I don't know how I'm going to do that, 3 days even. So I'm going to have a lot of work cut out for me. We need to get back on track. But I've been having a ton of fun with the project. We've had like so much support. In case you haven't been joining us, I'll give you a quick fill-in. The idea is I'm going to beat every Zelda in April, and how I decide a Zelda game is basically based on if it stars Link or Zelda, is an officially licensed Nintendo game, has an endpoint, and does not need to be emulated. For example, Zelda Battle Quest from Nintendo Land, it does not feature Link or Zelda. It features your Mii, so that does not count as a Zelda game. The CDI games, they do feature Link or Zelda, don't need to be emulated, have an endpoint, and are officially licensed by Nintendo. So they do count. Zelda Game & Watch actually counts because it is a game that stars Link, doesn't need to be emulated, has an endpoint, and whatever the last point is, it counts. So we're going to be doing that. Spirit Tracks is one of the last annoying ones for you, right? Yes, Spirit Tracks is the one I'm currently playing on stream. I would say it's not really annoying to me. I actually, like, last night after playing this for, 4 hours long? 3 hours? I was like, we went out to dinner, and I finished dinner, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go home and play more Spirit Tracks, because Spirit Tracks is a lot more fun than Phantom Hourglass to me. Like, I've been enjoying it so much more than Phantom Hourglass. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to more Spirit Tracks. But other than Spirit Tracks, the only other real, like, scary points, like, in terms of, like, can I finish them, without going absolutely mad and bazonkers is Hyrule Warriors is going to take a while. I might want to start doing those like just in between things. Hyrule Warriors is one. The ending to Oracle of Ages linked game, because I've only done that with 100%, so I don't know honestly how the heck I'm supposed to defeat Ganon with low hearts and stuff, so I have to keep that as a challenge in my brain. And there was one more game that I was a little unsure of. No, maybe that's it. So yeah, definitely got work to do on those. Yeah, the DS games are hard to play for a long time because you have to hold the 3DS for a long period of time. And it's like, this thing is not very comfortable to hold inside one position. And I don't really have like a platform to put it on. So, talking a little bit about Every Zelda in April, for those who are on YouTube, and because I know our friends here inside patrons, they all know about this. But this has been a huge, like, I don't want to say pseudo-test. One, I've always wanted to try to beat every Zelda game in 1 month. I've wanted to do that. Second, it's good training for Zeldathon, because at Zeldathon, in case we have like a runner who needs to go somewhere, and everybody's like, well, we don't know who to play, who knows how to beat this Zelda game? I can just be like, don't worry, step aside. I know how to do this. Even if it's not spectacular or practiced, at least I know how to play every Zelda game. So that is a really cool goal that I have. But thirdly, it's also a kind of a big test to see if I can make live streaming more of a thing on my channel. I've talked a lot to people, and I've been like, all right, guys, what do you guys see me as? What do you, when you watch me, what do you like to watch the most? And a lot of people say they like watching my live streams the most, and they think I'm a good live streamer, and I'm good at responding to chats, and I'm funny when I play games. And the biggest problem with my live streaming, though, has been I usually have only been able to stream like 2 to 4 hours at a time. So with Every Zelda in April, I've been challenging myself to do longer streams, like 6 to 8 hours. And I also want to do something that are even longer than that, which has been like my biggest caveat, I think, as a live streamer. So this is also a good test for me. It's a test to see if I can make it, quote unquote, as a full-time live streamer. We have been, of course, doing the TTC shirts during this as an optional method of support. I don't know if I can find the image of the... Is it not here? Is it not in my folder? Why is it not in my folder? Why even bother making a folder if it doesn't have it within? Ah, it's not going to be very well looking, but the Triple Triangle Club t-shirt design, here, it's on my shirt, see? So many people have bought that. I think we're up to 112 people have bought this shirt, or maybe 117, something like that. And that's amazing. And I talked earlier this month around like the 100 sales mark that, because I can't talk about how much money I've made off of YouTube. And I also can't talk about how much money I make off of Twitch due to contractual obligations. But I was able to say that I have made like 8 times as much money from t-shirt sales exclusively through this campaign than I did from YouTube in like last month in February or March is last month. And that's kind of insane. That YouTube is tanking. YouTube is tanking for me, and I think that to continue sustaining myself, I think that live streaming would be a good way to do so. Oh, we're at 120. Nice. Okay, cool. We're on our way. Thanks, Mike's Nemesis Nosy. Where's the rest of our patrons? I see Knight of Hylia inside the chat as well, and Base Nick Timmons. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I love you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that's where we're at with live streaming, and I think I'm going to be making more of a push towards it. The only big problem is that when you become more full-time live streamer, it becomes harder when you have to go to conventions and things. So Phoenix Comic-Con, I'm going to be away from home for possibly 10 days, so I would be away from doing stream for that long. So it'd become more of a thing where I have to also consider doing YouTube uploads or highlights around that time. but I will be continuing stuff in May. I think that people will really enjoy. People really enjoyed Every Zelda in April a lot, and I have something planned for May. No spoilers yet, but it's not going to be something like it's not going to be something that's going to take me the whole month. It's going to be something that's a little bit more casual than Every Zelda in April. Every Zelda in April's taking up every waking moment that I can live stream. So yeah, that is what that is. But I have something coming from May that's similar in premise that I think people will really enjoy as a follow-up to Every Zelda in April. Talking about Zeldathon next, I suppose, would be a good idea. Zeldathon daily videos. Whoops. That's the best answer I can give to why they haven't been daily. I've been super busy with Every Zelda in April. I can get rid of this logo now, by the way. Okay, it's gone. So yeah, I've been very busy with Zeldathon is the biggest answer I can give to why we haven't, or very busy with Every Zelda in April. It's the best answer I can give to the lack of daily videos. I hope to get them resuming in May at the very least, but I'm going to also try to throw out some more throughout the week. It's just about finding time. I'm very busy right now. Like when I'm not live streaming, I have other stuff that's also going on. I've been behind on YouTube videos a little bit, and that's not good. So right now I'm actually uploading 4 videos to kind of catch up and also have a couple inside the queue, so I don't have to worry about that. But as for Zeldathon, I'm going to have to really work to get that going. And apparently Tiny Ants have decided it's time to invade Hat House because I have seen numerous tiny ants recently. I'm going to have to clean my desk or something because I don't like seeing tiny ants on my desk. This is why spring is kind of a blessing in disguise. It's like, or a curse in disguise even. It's like, oh, it's sunny and beautiful and the weather is nice and super. And then it's like, just like bugs. Where do they come from? How do they get into our house? And why are they here? I hate it, man. I hate it. So let's talk about YouTube very briefly. Pokemon has been a big issue, and I apologize. I attribute it to 2 things. Every Zelda in April, and it's an RPG. I knew this would happen, man. I knew it would happen, but I tried to do it anyway. I have real trouble recording RPGs. I just dislike the off-screen grinding nature of it. It feels unnatural, and they make good episodes when they're done, but they're so far between that it doesn't, like, who even cares, you know? Who even cares? So I'm going to be working really hard on getting Pokemon on track after Every Zelda in April, I think. I'm just going to take the month off, focus on this project, and then we're going to go full steam ahead on Pokemon afterwards. And we're going to hopefully maybe finish it before I leave for Phoenix Comic-Con, like do it in 1 month. Just bam, just get it out of the way. So as for the future Pokemon series and RPGs, don't get too hopeful, friends. Dude, there are ants. I'm going to clean this desk right after this live stream, man. I'm freaking out. It's not like an armada of ants. It's like, I think it's like one who's just scurrying back and forth. Sorry, I'm very paranoid about that right now. Zelda Weekly and Speedrunners will be continuing as normal. Those are fine series, wonderful. Same with Hyrule Academy. You won't see any issues with those coming out. As for Super Smash Brothers, that's a new series that we started with the Minecraft guys. How we're going to do is we're going to have one person swap out every week. So this coming week, Milby is going to be sitting out of our recording session, and I believe the week after that is me. I'm sitting out after that. So, which will actually work out fine for the end of Every Zelda in April, so I won't have to worry about Smash Brothers episodes. I can just focus on live streaming. So that's the lowdown on that. If you guys want to give some questions, in case anybody inside the chat who has any anything to ask me that I didn't mention, feel free to do that now. But I'll also talk quickly about life in real life and things of that nature. I've been having super fun with my friends. Carrie Len visited this week, who used to, of course, live here, and I had a lot of fun with talking to her this week. She also got to sat in on a number of live streams, which was really super awesome because I did a lot of the annoying games this week, so having a friend here was super nice, especially during the Adventure of Link, which is now complete, thank God. I have to, oh my God, Monday is tomorrow, frick. I have to go do taxes tomorrow. And as a self-employed YouTuber, You do not get money back. Everybody's like, oh, it's tax season. Everybody gets their tax refund. You are not a self-employed YouTuber. You do not know the dangers that lurk. So I'm going to make one sad tweet on Monday about that, and then I will say no more. I will not complain to your faces. Just I will make one sad tweet. I will make one sad tweet, and that'll be it. I have an alternate Twitter account, but I will spam sad tweets. So. I have to have an outlet for all this sadness. Just get it out of me, you know, and get back into making happy stuff. Also, yes, I am playing with a pen while we're doing this. I always play with things like during Survivor recap and everything like that. Dude, I'm the worst. I'm always playing with like pens and things. I just like I have a little Lineback on my desk. See, look at this little Lineback. You see him? So I started playing with him too much, and I broke his map. And I was like, "Oops!" But you can put it back, and nobody will be none the wiser. See? You guys didn't know anything. Yeah. All right. Doesn't look like we have any questions. I'll give one more last call for that. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited for more every Zelda in April, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. I think everybody's been having a fun time with it. You didn't see a thing. Wonderful. More Spirit Tracks later today? Yes, Mike's Nemesis. We will be doing more Spirit Tracks probably in an hour-ish. I have to clean my desk, apparently. How long will the blue hair last? Technically, the dye is like 8 weeks, so I guess until like the end of May or something. But then I'm going to re-dye it. It's going to come back. And I'm hoping my hair will also be longer by then. You can see like the brown coming in on my sideburns. Bull. Bull. It was also really funny when I was like first getting it done by my friends. They were like, I was like, so do you dye the eyebrows too? And they're like, no, you do not. That's how you hurt a lot. And when you get like blue everywhere and you have like it all dyed, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I guess I'll just be Rose Tyler. I will just be Rose Tyler, dude. I forget who it was who always complained about Rose Tyler in Doctor Who about how her eyebrows were like dark and her hair was light. It's because you don't dye your eyebrows. That's why. People are yelling and screaming in my living room. I should go attend to that. So thank you all for watching this patron update. And of course, everybody on YouTube, I hope you also enjoyed. And I will see you guys some other time.